story I'm hearing is that there's no deals on the market and that wholesaling is dead. But in this video, I'm gonna show you how you could get more offers accepted even with inflated prices coming up. Now, when I first started wholesaling, the problem is I learned on YouTube just like everybody else, right? So I'm hearing all of the information that everybody else is hearing. And if you have been watching YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure you hear a lot of the gurus giving you the wholesale formula, the 70% ARV minus repairs, minus assignment fee, as my wholesaling formula. Due to COVID and the inflation and prices of housing, we're currently in a seller's market. So basically what that means is that seeing that there's not a lot of houses on the market, there's not a lot of availability for houses. Sellers know that they want more for their houses because there's more demand for a house that's available on the market. So at this time, when the prices are inflated, when the prices are up like that, it's kind of hard to wholesale houses, and a lot of new wholesalers will get kind of pushed off because it's hard to get somebody to sell at that low of a price. So what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna go over an instance and how you can get more offers accepted by giving the seller more options. They're asking, we're gonna say that the seller is asking $150,000, right? They're asking $150,000 for the house. All right, but you know that the after repair value of the house is $200,000. Okay, the ARV is $200,000, and then let's say your repairs on the property are $30,000, right? So you got $30,000 of repairs, and then your assignment fee is $5,000. In some areas, a lot of places, assignment fees are $15,000. Some people make $20,000. Some people make $10,000. But in my market, I know my market, most investors in this area are willing to accept between 5 and 10. How we will break this deal down is we're gonna take the ARV, which is $200,000, and 70% is approximately like $140. Okay, so let's say that's the 70%. So we're gonna minus the repairs, which is $30,000. You're gonna minus $30,000. Now you're at 110. Sorry about my writing. Okay, so 110 minus the assignment fee, minus the $5,000. So now your maximum offer is $105,000 for a cash offer. Your maximum allowable cash offer. This, I don't have a lot of space right here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write up here for my cash offer. I have my maximum offer is $105,000. And know that you're gonna have to start lower than that. That's your maximum offer. You're not gonna say that offer first because you're probably gonna get a counter offer, and then you're gonna be above your maximum. So you might want to start at like 80 or something just to lower the expectations if you're on the cash offer side of it. Most people are gonna tell you like that's the way that wholesaling goes, okay? And I know if you're a wholesaler and you're out there trying to get deals, and in this market, to get somebody that's asking 150 to go down as low as 80 to 105K in this market, it's almost impossible for that to happen. But it's not gonna happen on a consistent basis where you can create your wholesaling business out of it. So what you have to learn to do is sometimes you have to realize that if they aren't willing to negotiate on price, then you have to learn to negotiate on different terms. And what I mean by that is that if you got a seller that's asking 150, you just put out your first offer of $80,000 to this seller, you're alienating yourself. So the next thing is a seller financing. And the reason I'm using seller financing is because that's the easiest, especially for somebody starting out. That's the easiest way to get a deal other than the 70% you're gonna be paying on the first seller financing offer $120,000. okay? Let's say we're gonna go in with 120,000, that's what we're gonna pay, okay? But we're gonna tell them that we're gonna give them that on a 30-year mortgage. And I'm not sure because I don't have a calculator right here on me, but I'm not sure what the payments are, but I'm guessing they're gonna be somewhere around $550 a month. I'm gonna pay $120,000 total on a 30-year mortgage, $550 a month with a $20,000 down payment. Okay, so they're gonna get $20,000 at the closing. They're gonna sign an agreement for you to pay them $550 a month. And you still have to put the repairs in there, so that's $30K in repairs and your assignment fee. So out of pocket at closing, that's only $55,000 out of pocket. Okay? On the investor side of this, just so you understand, the investor is gonna buy this deal from you for $5,000. They're gonna turn around and pay the $20,000 down to the seller at closing. They're gonna put the $20,000 down, and they're gonna put the $30,000 in it while making the $550 a month payments to the seller. And then once they get done with the deal, then they'll sell it. Pay it off, and move on. Okay. This deal is a little better for the seller, but this isn't really the deal you want to do. I'm fixing to show you how to create a deal, a seller finance deal that most sellers are gonna want to buy, because most sellers aren't gonna want to wait 30 years to get paid for the property. So this is what I'm fixing to show you. If they're asking $150, you offer them the $150, you pay them the $150, but you break it down into a 6-month mortgage. Break it down into a 6-month mortgage with interest-only payments. So, interest-only payments of 5%. Okay? So what that means is you're telling them that you're gonna give them full price offer. You're gonna pay it within 6 months. You're gonna pay them $20,000 down. You're gonna pay them $20,000 down on this one. You're gonna agree to a 6-month mortgage, 5% interest, meaning that you're gonna add 5% interest on the 5% of 150. You're gonna break that up into 6 months, and that's gonna be your payment. I suggest making it a year to give yourself that cushion for the fix and flip investor. The year is better for the amount of time that some rehabs might take. So I would give this 6 months to a year, but this is the one you want to do right here, because off rip, they're going to come out of pocket the same $50K. They're going to the buyer's going to come out the same amount, which is good. They're going to come out with the same deal as far as how much money they got to come out of pocket. But as far as the seller, this is more interesting, and you're gonna get more offers accepted with this form of seller financing because it's a lot quicker. Most of the people that are sellers in this market right now are other landlords or people that have properties that they just don't want, but they know right now how much properties are worth. So therefore, a few months down the line, if they know that you have to put some money into it, and they know that you have to, and they know that you're giving them their price, a lot of the times, if they're open to the idea of seller finance and it's not 30 years, you're liable to get this deal closed a lot faster. So, I mean, basically that's just what I want to show you, because right now it's not a time to really get deals at the decent discounted price that most cash offers get. But giving somebody multiple choices like this, you want to give them all three of those choices of offers so that they see them all lined up together, because most of the time when people have a choice of something, they usually pick. Like when somebody has 1, 2, 3 choices, they're gonna look a little bit more into it, and most of the time they'll pick. But that's just my advice on that. But until next time, stay blessed. Peace.